Welcome to our Power Platform Developers Africa. My name is Sianda. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an AI-powered IT support system that reads emails, understands the problem, and creates tickets for you. In many companies, IT support teams, they spend hours manually reading emails, categorizing issues, and creating tickets. But today, we're going to automate the entire process using Power Automate and AI. Let me show you how it works. A user sends an email requesting IT support. The AI in the back end analyzes the email, determines the issue category, priority level, and recommended SLA, and then creates a support ticket in Dynamics 365. As you can see, there's a ticket ID with the issue title, the status is new, the category of the ticket, the priority, medium, SLA hours is 4, and the whole description of the email body, as well as we got the requester name, the requester email address. So here's the rules for the SLA hours. If the priority is medium, the hours will be 4 hours. If it's low, it's going to be 24 hours. If it's high, it will be 1 hour. Now let's build this together step by step. First thing that you're gonna do, you're gonna go to Power Automate. You just type Power Automate, make.powerautomate.com. Inside Power Automate, make sure you are in the correct environment. Where you're gonna look is on the left panel. Look for AI Hub. If you don't find it, you can click More. Look for it over here. If you still don't find it, click Discover All. You're definitely gonna find it. Then we're gonna click AI Hub. Inside the AI Hub, you click Prompt, the first option. Inside the prompt, you click build your own prompt. Alright, we can give it a title, the prompt name. We're going to say AI ticket generator. Right, then on the right side, on the left side, we have our instructions of the AI, and on the what am I saying? On the left side, we have the instructions of the AI. On the right side, we have the testing panel. The first thing that we're going to do, we need to add the instructions over here. I've already wrote my instructions. Let's read them together. This is what I said. You are an IT support system. Analyze the user issue below and extract the following. Number 1, issue summary, short sentence, that's very important. Category, choose one. Hardware, software, network, security, and account. Priority, high, medium, and low. SLA, response time based on priority. The name of the requester. These are the 5 things that from the email that's the AI will receive from the user. It will extract these 5 information. Here are the rules that I've given my AI. High priority is equal to the system is not working. So whenever the system is not working, that's gonna fall into high priority, and the SLA will be equal to 1 hour. The medium priority is equal to major issues. Any major issue, it falls into medium priority, and the SLA will be equal to 4 hours. Low priority is a minor inconvenience. The SLA is up to 24 hours. And then I tell it to return only valid JSON in this format. This is very important because you tell it, I want the results to be in this format. It should return me the issue, the category, the priority, SLA, requester. That's the requester name. Alright, and then the last thing that you need to do, you have to add a sample email. You basically like feeding it with a sample email and let it analyze it and test it out. Okay, so you click down here, see where it says you can type user issue and then say add content, and put this under user issue. Okay, say add content. I will choose text. Inside here, inside text sample data, I will come and copy one of the email samples. I'm gonna copy this one and come back and add it over here and say sample email. Alright, and close. So I've provided it with the sample data. Then if I go ahead and say test over here. Say test. On the right, it should give me the results. You see, from the email that I provided, let me read out the email, what it said. The email said, my Outlook application crashes whenever I try to open email attachments. This has been happening since yesterday. Can you please help me fix this? Then the AI should be able to extract the issue title of this email, the category, the priority, the SLA time, and the requester name. So this is what we got. Here's the issue: Outlook application crashes when opening email attachments. The category is software, priority is medium, SLA time is 4 hours, requester is John. Then what we want to do next is to say, I want this output to be in JSON format. Currently it's text, so we want it in JSON format because we need to manipulate it in our Power Automate flow. So now I've converted it into JSON, and the next thing that I don't want, I don't want it to say 4 hours, I just want it to return 4 as a number. So what you need to do, you click the customize over here. Before you click it, let me close it. Before you click it, say test again, and then come here and say customize the JSON, remove this and put 4. So I'm basically saying I don't want it to return 4 hours, I want it to return 4, meaning 4 hours. Okay, then say apply. Alright, then I can also take another email as an example. Let's take this email and instead put it as a sample email down here. So this is how it reads as, I'm unable to connect to the VPN since this morning and I cannot access my internal system. I've tried restarting my laptop and internet, but it still fails. Please assist as soon as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and test to see if it brings back the result as it is. So as you can see, the issue title is unable to connect to VPN and access internal system. Category is network. Priority is high. Since it's a high priority, the SLA time is 1 hour. The requester is Sianda. It get the requester name from the regards. Alright, so if I'm happy with this output, I can then go ahead and save my prompt. You save it down here, bottom right corner. It is saved. The next thing that we're gonna do, we go to our solutions in Power Apps. So you open your solution. Inside your solution, you create a new cloud flow, automated cloud flow. I will add a trigger. I want when an email is received, when an email is received, where is it? Let's just skip it. We're going to do it inside the designer. Let's first name our flow. Let's say ticket generator. This is the name of our flow. Then inside here we say when an email. Alright, this is our trigger. When an email is received, when an email arrives, this is what we're going to pick. When a new email arrives. Let me see. Let me delete this. Say Office. We want this one, Office 365 Outlook. Then when a new email arrives, okay, let's click that. Yeah. Then inside this trigger, we can specify the conditions of the email that's going to be received. We can specify information like the to, the CC, the from, should it include attachments, the subjects, the importance of the email. Alright, so we're only gonna filter by subject. We're gonna say if the email subjects includes support, then this flow should trigger. Okay, what else do we need to add here? Okay, you can just leave it like this. Then the next step, we click new step and you search AI builder. Alright, AI builder, here it is over here. Inside you search run prompt, run a prompt, and then you search the name of the prompt that we created, which is called AI ticket generator. Okay, yeah, see, when we click AI ticket generator, it's giving us simple email. Remember, this simple email, we added it at the bottom of our instructions to say this is where we're gonna feed the AI with the email. All right, so yeah, now we need to add the actual email that's gonna come from the trigger. So we don't want the whole email, we just want the body of the email. We will take body preview. Body preview just gets only the body content. Alright, leave additional context empty. Then you say new step. Inside new step, we're gonna add a Dataverse. We're gonna say add new row, because now we're adding a row into this application. We're gonna search for what our name of the table. It's called support ticket. Search for support ticket. Okay, so inside here, the information that we need to pass, it's let's open over here. The ticket ID will be auto generated. We need the issue title. The status we don't have to. We need the category, the priority, SLA hours, as well as the description and the requester name. Okay, so we'll come here and say issue title is gonna come from our custom prompts. Remember that JSON that we defined, that this is how we want the JSON to come to us, right? So now you say issue title and then you search here issue. So the next thing you're going to do now is to populate your category. If you click over here, there are a couple of options that are available. So what we want to add is a custom value. So we can go ahead, say search category over here. It's also coming from the AI prompt. So we can't really populate it like this. It's gonna give us an error because remember, category is coming to us as text value, for example hardware, software, and etc. So what we want to do, we want the number value that represents those categories. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to copy this option, copy it, and then come here. There's a formula that I like to use. Instead of using an if statement, which is going to be a bit longer, saying if the category is hardware, return this number, if software, return this number. So I use this JSON function. I'm gonna amend this formula a little bit, add the square bracket, and say, and paste, sorry, didn't come in correctly. Say undo here and try to copy it again. Let me paste it down here. Okay, there you go. So I'm going to take it from output, copy it as it is, put it inside here. Alright, so this formula is exactly as an if statement. Just to explain it to you, it's saying JSON inside, this is the JSON that I've provided, do a lookup of this value. If this value is hardware, do a lookup, it's going to check hardware and then return this number. So it's the same thing as an if statement. So we're going to copy this as it is, copy as it is, and paste it to our formula bar. Let's delete this and paste it over here, say OK. As well as the description, it's coming from body preview. We take the body preview as it is, body preview. Then we also priority, same thing, enter custom value. We search priority and copy it. It's the same thing. I have the formula down here. So for priority, high is represented by 1, medium 2, low 3, and NA. So we're gonna add this square bracket and paste, remove the ads because it's gonna cause an error, then copy the whole thing. This is exactly similar with an if statement. If you prefer the if statement, you can use it. So I'm gonna paste this. Then we also want the hours, SLA hours. There it is over here. The status, we're gonna say it should be on a new status. Okay. What else do we need? Yeah, those are the only information. Okay, we also want the requester name, which is gonna come from our AI requester. We also want the email. We can take it from the from, and then we save. Okay. Now let's run our flow. Let's test it. I'm gonna say manual test. Okay, flow is ready to run. We just need to trigger it. Let me go to my application. Currently we have only 2 tickets, ticket 0007 and 0006. So let's send a new email now. New email. Let's copy one of the templates. This is the template I'm copying. Let's read it together. Hi support, my laptop is not turning on at all. There are no lights or sounds. When I press the power button, I need urgent assistance. So we'll put the title, the subject, requesting support. Requesting support. I'm sending it to support, and then okay. So when we send this email, then our flow should trigger and be able to extract the title of this issue, the category, the priority, and the recommended SLA, as well as the person who sent the email. So let's say send. Now let's go wait for our flow to trigger. Okay, the email has been received. Now we check the flow if it's going to trigger. Alright, the flow has run successfully. Let's monitor it. Give it a couple of seconds, it's still loading. Okay, it ran successful. Now let's go back to dynamics and refresh. There you go. So you see now we have a new ticket 0008. If we open this ticket, we have our ticket ID, we have our issue title, laptop not turning on, status is new, category is hardware, priority is high. Remember, when the priority is high, the recommended SLA hours is 1 hour, and we get the whole description of the email here for audit. We also extracted the name of the requester as well as his email. So that's how simple it is to use an AI prompt to actually extract important information from the email.